Taylor Cocke here for Yahoo Esports. I'm here with Frodan. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty good. It's pretty exciting times in Hearthstone. Can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, so we've just been sitting here. We took a look at some of the new cards from Whispers of the Old Gods, but what I'm really interested in is the esports side of things, specifically with the standard changes coming up. What do you think about the standard changes? What do you think about that for the strength of this esport?
Yeah, I think standard is really important for the esports side because it's very... In esports, specifically with Hearthstone, you have a lot of tournaments every weekend, and you're exposed to a lot of information. And in a card game like Hearthstone, where mechanics and fundamental techniques with your mouse and APM is not as important, or actually it's not even relevant really, compared to other games that might benefit off of it. Since it's so cerebral and strategy-oriented, that information is almost everything in the game. So when information travels very quickly through streaming and tournaments, content gets digested very quickly.
For you as a pro player, I mean, what are some of the things that you're most excited about in terms of, sort of the meta shifting? Are you going to be looking forward to making new decks? Well, what's the plan here?
Yeah, I think that's a really important aspect of tournaments that people often neglect. Not because it's the people's fault or anything, but it's because it's not emphasized a lot. Good deck building, strong preparation, good reads on the metagame is what really helps separate these players from the rest of the pack. And I can't wait to see what Standard's going to do because of the dynamic changing that's going to introduce.
I have to know, what are some of the decks that you're looking forward to being gone?
The reality is I actually don't want any decks to truly die off.
Sure.
I think increased diversity only helps the game to a certain extent. If you have every single archetype exist at the end of time, eventually it becomes too much information and it becomes too chaotic.
So going forward, what are some of the things that you would like to see changed about Hearthstone esports? Like, what are some of the things that you would love to see Blizzard do, for example?
I think the first thing is centralized information and communication. I think people don't know where to watch, when to watch, what to watch. It's very hard to communicate what's the central storylines, who are the players to care about, what are the decks that people are using. It's actually kind of baffling to me that there's not a place where you can go look up the deck list of the players that just got top 8 in the regionals. That's something that is very fundamental, that is very core to a lot of other card game scenes, and yet we don't really have that in Hearthstone. It's kind of scattered everywhere, and as a result we have to go to like social media to learn it, or maybe a featured article on Yahoo Esports, but we don't actually have that kind of access to communication. I think Blizzard can improve that a lot. I think formats will always be debated to the end of time. Some formats will favor some players' playstyles, favor others. I'm not too concerned about that. What I really care is about the narrative, and I think they're really improving it. Right now, the path from Joe to pro is becoming more and more clear. You ladder a lot, get the points, qualify, win the qualifier, go to regionals, win the regionals, go to BlizzCon. And I think that's a very natural progression that needs to happen, but we need to even make it more clear. And also, as time goes on, more support for that grassroots amateur scenes, because we don't want to just be top heavy. It's great to see Calento, it's great to see Life Coach, it's great to see even Amaz and Trump play, but we need more people challenging that throne all the time. And Blizzard's slowly getting there. So the most important thing is that this are the challenges, but I think the resource that we're really looking forward is not more money or anything, it's actually time. In time, all these problems will be fixed.
Thank you so much for talking to us. For more Hearthstone coverage, keep it locked right here on Yahoo Esports.